Okay, I see. Okay, we got a good number of people on today. Welcome to my Thursday class. I am back. I'm taking over for Tori's maternity leave. Those of you that don't know me, I used to teach the power exercise class every Thursday. Did it for about a year and a half until I had my second daughter. So I'll be covering while Tori's gone. Welcome. My name is Kim Wilkins, and I'm a physical therapist. I work in Lake Orion, seeing Parkinson's for about seven years. That was a lot of my career. So I'm still trying to see it at my new clinic. Just need to let people know I'm there. But for today's class, you'll need a cup of water. I don't know if everyone saw it in the group chat, but a cup of water, not for drinking, but when we start doing the standing exercises, we're going to hold that cup of water and try not to let it spill while we do some of these balance exercises. Okay, so up to you how full you make that glass. Do we have anyone new on the class? If so, raise your hand. I know you're not talking right now. I do encourage everyone to put their video on because I watch all of you, or try to, while I am teaching the class because it's boring to just watch me. All right, I will have some music playing. So just some background music. I don't have it very loud right now, but our theme today is going to be alternating movements and dual tasking. So really trying to work both sides of the body, influencing that coordination. Dual tasking does get harder when we have that lack of dopamine. So we're going to be making more neural connections every time we cross the body and do different exercises. So hope you're ready to get started. We're going to start with a warm-up. I'm going to put some music on just to have going the whole time. So let me get this going. Okay. So just follow along here. We're just going to get some head movements in, up and down. Nothing too quick, just nice and gentle. 3, 4, about 10 of these. 5, 6. If you're really tense, hold it in one position. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's just do it over to the shoulder. Try to see past that shoulder. Turn your head left and right for 1. 2. Try to keep the rest of your body still while you do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're kind of working our way down through the upper body. Let's get some good shoulder rolls forward, really big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And roll those shoulders backwards. 1, 2, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, getting our arms moving. So we're going to do alternating movements here. We're going to go from, put some space between your legs, an upright row. Then you're going to reach out and do a front row where those elbows stay in close to your body, okay? So we'll start with this one. Upright, like you're zipping up your coat. Reach out, pull in. That's 1. Upright, reach out, pull in. 2. Reach out, Pull in. 3. Upright. Open hands. 4. Good. 5. Upright. 6. Up. This is just a warm up, but if you wanted to add some weights to this, you could. We're not doing that today. When we do one of our strength themed classes, might add in some of that. 8. Up. 9. And 10. All right, let's get some alternating reaches where you're getting a stretch through that side body. Really tall reach and down. 2. 3. Let's get 10 in on each side. Going to 20. 5. 6. Get that body ready to move. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Good. Let's alternate reaching backwards. So you're going to reach behind. 2. Really stretching the front of that shoulder. 3. 4. Like you're going to pick something up behind you. 5. 6. 7. A little bit of a forward lean with it. 2. 9. 10. Keep going to 20. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. Let's get a twist in there. You're going to grab either your armrest of the chair you're sitting on or the back of your chair. And let's just hold this twist, okay? You can put your legs a little closer together. Hold for 15 seconds. So we're kind of priming that body for all these rotational movements we're going to do. Really getting that trunk moving. Okay, let's switch sides. Turn your head, add in that head rotation. Look as far behind you as you can. Good. All right, and come back to center. Okay, a little bit of a twist through that upper body. Let's just get it primed, okay? So we'll be doing our power moves shortly, but we're gonna warm up these legs just a little bit, okay? So let's see, I don't know if you can see my toes, see some heel and toe taps just to get these legs moving. So we're gonna alternate toes going up and then heels going up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, let's go a little quicker, 13, 20 times, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Go ahead, sit at the edge of your seat. Let's get a good hamstring stretch in here. So one leg out. The goal isn't to touch the toe, it's to just lean forward, keeping that back straight till you feel a good stretch. About 15 seconds here. Looking for a nice moderate stretch, nothing severe. I like to lean on that other leg to just support myself, okay? And then let's come out of that slowly. Let's switch sides. And lean forward. Gotta be at the edge of that chair, you're not gonna feel it as much.
Can you lower the volume a little bit?
Up or down, what did you say?
Yeah, look, can you lower the volume?
I just did, yep, thank you.
Oh.
Okay, All right, that's about 15 seconds. So we're gonna do our seated power series. So you're still at the edge of that chair, but now your feet are separated, all right? So we're gonna do all the power moves, but we might add some alternating movements because that's the dual task theme for today, okay? So we're gonna do our power posture, which you guys all know, okay? This is just a demo. But when you come up, I want you to alternate which leg you kick with, okay? So every time we come up, we're kicking out a leg, okay? So here we go, we're gonna do 10 times. Go ahead and come down and kick. 1, down, 2, opposite leg, 3, down, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last couple, try to get that leg as straight as you can. 9, down, and 10. All right, so now we're going into our weight shift, so legs stay apart. So typical weight shift, right, is reaching all the way across, nice open hand. And now I want you to add a toe point. 1, toe point, 2, really get that leg out, 3, 4, 5, elongate that whole side of the body, 7, 8, 9, 10, get that hand open, 11, fingers shouldn't be together, 12, working all the way through our fingertips, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. Okay, everyone looks like they're moving really well today. So next we got that trunk rotation. So the normal movement, right? You're trying to get palm to palm. That leg can turn in a little bit. You return to center, palm to palm. We're just gonna change it up a little bit. I want you to pretend if you're rotating to the right, there's a rope on your right. You're gonna grab that rope and pull it, okay? And then you open up, grab the rope, pull it, open up, okay? So we're gonna go a little quicker now that you know the sequence. Here we go. 1, pull, open. 2, good. 3, just makes you think a little more. 4, 5, 6, speed it up a little bit. 7, now that we got it. 8, still come back to center. 9, 10, like a bow and arrow almost. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. All right, arms come down. It's a lot of holding those arms in the air. Okay, feet and knees come together. We're doing our lower body transition step. So it's usually this big step out to the side. We're just gonna go out to the side and in, out to the side and in, okay? Make sure your step out is just as big as your step in, okay? This, if you wanna add the extra dual task, you're gonna be padding on the leg that comes out. That's option 1, okay? Tap your hand. Or option 2, both hands, okay? So there's that extra dual task movement. So let's do 20. I'm gonna tap with both hands. 1, you can do 1, both, or none. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's really easy, and you want to try this next version. 10, You tap together, open together, tap together, open together. That's that next level. I think we're on 13, 14, maybe we've done more, 16, 15, 16, 17, however you want to challenge yourself, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I'm trying to show all the different versions. My coordination's a little off. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna pause my music really quick. We're gonna do some seated moves for about 10 minutes, 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna get into the standing portion. I just wanna announce, those of you that didn't hear, get that cup of water for the standing portion that comes after this to hold while we do some balance exercises. So just have that ready to go. We're gonna do a lot of alternating movements in the next session, so just follow along. I'll give different, just like that last one, I'll give different modifications if it's too much or you don't wanna do it. Okay, so as long as you have that water for the next part, then we'll get into that. Let's do a speed bag, so nice wide sit. Hold on, it's giving me an ad. So we're gonna do a speed bag and a march at the same time, okay? So speed bag is up here by your forehead, kind of alternating those fists, yep. But we're gonna be marching while we speed bag, okay? So we're gonna do that 20 times, 20 marches was what we're gonna count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep those hands above your head. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Now we're gonna get upper and lower body working, okay? So I'm gonna show this real quick from the side. You don't have to turn your chair. If you can do like a bridge over your chair, that would be awesome. It's a little easier if you have those armrests, but I want you to bridge up, kick, come down. Bridge up, kick, come down, okay? So not a lot of lift, especially if you don't have armrests like me. But we're gonna try 20 kicks. If you don't wanna do the bridge up, you could just do a little like push up and kick. You don't have to lean back like I did. So let's do right leg first. Here we go. 1, and back down. 2, down. 3, down. Use those glutes, kind of squeeze your glutes together to get those hips higher. 5, 6, we're getting a little tricep work at the same time. 8, 9, 10, keep going, I'm gonna show it from the side. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. A little tougher, especially if you're having to dip a little bit lower. Okay, then we're gonna do a weight shift. So I want you to have a wide sit again. And we're gonna do jazz hands as we weight shift, okay? So I want you to really get those hands really big. We're gonna go 20 times total. 1, 2, really get that weight shift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Feel free to move those hands. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and come back to center. Okay. This next one's a little tougher on the abs. So I'll show it from the side, I think. You're gonna picture you have like a little cone right at the base of your feet here, like right in front of your toes. I wanna see, can you lift up both legs and go over that cone, left and right? if that's gonna be hard, okay, you're gonna do left, right, right, left. So you have to lean back in your chair, and both legs does take some core control, okay? But if that's too hard, again, the cone is right in the center. You're going over together, okay? I'm gonna do those both feet version. So here we go. I'm starting on the left, 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, a little lower abdominal work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, that modification. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Do what you can, do what your body allows. If you have pain, modify. 18, 19, and 20. All right, hopefully we're feeling it. I feel it in my hip flexors a little bit too. Okay, edge of your seat again. Maybe scoot towards the right side, we'll say, because we're gonna be pedaling our upper body and our lower body at the same time for this next one. So upper body pedal, like you have a hand bike in front of you, okay? So that's the upper body. The lower body, like you're on a pedal of a bike, okay? Can you pedal both? 1, 2, 3, try to keep that leg off the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's burning. 10, all right, scoot to the left. Trying to pedal that arm and that leg at the same time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, stay on that left side of your chair. I want your right arm to pedal while your left leg is pedaling, okay? So same thing, the left hand just gets to rest. Here we go. 1, 2, opposite sides of the body. 3, 4, right arm, left leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more time, scoot to that right side of your chair. So now it's right leg, left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Great job. That was a little tougher. Okay. Edge of your seat, back to the center of your chair. Okay. We're going to just do some arm movements, get some stretching in. Let's go up first. Big, as tall as you can get. Good. And then out. Okay. Alternate up. That's 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Not as tough as that last one. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Doing 20. 11. Try to keep that chest forward. Don't let yourself slouch. 12. 13. 14. 15. Maybe coordinate that breath with it. Breathe in as you reach up. Breathe out as you reach back. 16. And I want to point out, you don't have to do it as fast as I'm doing it. You can get as many reps in as long as I'm doing it. I'm not counting. 19 and 20. Okay. All right, so we just did a lot of upper body movement. Let's get those hips moving a little bit. I want you to find the tops of your hips. Like if you put your hands on your hips, can you feel the pelvic bone there? You don't have to be at the edge of your chair. With my chair, there's like a bar right here. It kind of would bug me. I sit back further in my chair, and I'm going to rotate my hips all the way around like I'm doing a hula hoop motion, okay? So at the top, let's start, we'll do 10 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really good to get these hips moving in every direction. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, meet me back at the top again. Now reverse those hip circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 9 and 10. Excellent. I just see everyone's head spinning. All right, so next we're gonna do some figure 8s with our arms and our legs, kind of like the pedals. So I want you to start, if you want to scoot to the right side, you can, you don't have to. I'm gonna start right in the middle. Right arm out, big figure 8, okay? So that's the first portion, okay? Can you then put that arm away and draw a figure 8 with the tip of your toe? Okay. So can we combine those? Okay. So it doesn't have to be as huge of a movement, but let's try to do arm and leg at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Same thing, now that you know how to do it, let's try the left arm and the left leg at the same time. Maybe get a couple practice ones in. Figure out which direction you want to go in. Leg, okay? Get them on the same page. 1, 2, 3. It's like a reverse figure 8. 4, I'm not left-handed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, made your brains work, right? That was tough. I'm not gonna do opposite sides of the body on that one. So let's do, I call them like shuffle feet or football feet next. So you can have your hands on your armrest or the bottom of your chair. Just want you to get your toes moving a bit. Swing those toes up, okay? Doesn't have to be high knees. We're just doing little toe taps. And when we count, we're gonna go out as far as you can, but keep tapping those toes and then back in. So that'll do 1, okay? So let's do 10 times. Go ahead and get those feet moving. Quick as you can. 1, and back in. 2, back in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Whew, lots of lower body coordination. So let's do this one without music. I'll pause it here for a second. I should put the Macarena on because that's what we're gonna do, but that's a great upper body coordination sequence, right? So let's try it together. Let's do right arm out, left arm out. You touch your left shoulder with your right hand, your right shoulder with your left hand, head, head, hip, hip, butt, butt. Okay, all right. So let's do that 5 times. Let's just get that coordination going. If you want to stand up and actually do the Macarena, go for it. So right, left, palm up, I forgot that part. Shoulder, shoulder, head, head, hip, hip, bottom, bottom. Good. Let's do that. 4 more. Out, up, shoulder, head, hip, and bottom. Good. Out. Go right back into it. So the third one. Good. Hips, bottom, out. We got, I think, 2 more. Okay, shoulders, head, flowing right into that next movement. And bottom. Good. Last one. Out, up, palms up. Good. Head, hips, bottom, and last one, give it a shake. All right. Good, good, good. So if everyone has their cups of water, we're going to start with the standing portion of the class. If you're doing it seated, you could still be challenged if we're moving that upper body to hold that cup of water. In preparation, we're going to do the prone exercises after this on our stomachs for the power series. So if you want to get your mat ready to go too for that later portion of the class, you can always do the prone. I can modify to kneeling, even seated, but that's what's after the standing portion, okay? So move my chair. Also feel free to use a chair to hold on to. All right. I have my cup of water, and we're gonna run through, I'm gonna put my music back on. We're gonna run through some of the power moves with the cup of water in our hands, okay? So easy version, you're gonna keep your hand close to your body. Harder version, you're gonna put it further out, right? So we're gonna have our cup in one hand, doesn't matter which. If you wanna challenge yourself, you can switch hands every time we do it, but I'm gonna have you squat and come up. And when we squat again, changing where the cup is, changing the hand it's in. 2, squat and come up. 3, squat. 4, squat. 5, if you're just sitting, maybe lifting a leg, but keeping that water in one hand or switching it every time. I'm gonna call that 7, I lost count. Squat. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. You can do that faster without spilling it. That's wonderful. All right, then we're gonna do our weight shift. So typically the weight shift is this way, right? We're gonna add another movement to it. So we're going to do a butt kicker on the leg we're not on, okay? Switching the water is the advanced version. If you want to just hold it out in front, that would be the easier version, okay? But I'm going to switch it. 1, 2, try to keep that water level. 3, 4, 5, 6. If that water is spilling constantly, maybe take a sip out of it, get it to go a little lower. 7, 8, maybe you're just here. 9, you don't have to kick that leg up. 10, I'm gonna add the kick back in. 11, 12, try to get that opposite arm really big. 13, 14, 15, 16, it kind of just makes you slow down and really focus on that movement. 18, if we go too fast sometimes we lose that form. And 20, awesome. All right, then we're gonna do a march with our weight shift too, okay? So I still want a wide, I'm gonna do a wide march. I'm still gonna have you do the weight shift, but instead of doing the butt kicker, we're gonna march, okay? 1, put that leg up tall. 2, maybe you just do a toe touch. 3, depends on your ability. 4, Maybe you need that chair and you're just holding it up. 6, whatever works for you. 7, I'm all off. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's put the cup of water down for the next one. I can't see you guys super well up close, but I don't think I saw anyone's water spill. All right, so we're going to do one without the water. That trunk rotation. Get our feet nice and wide, arms nice and wide, fill up that whole screen. Yep. The twisting where the toe pivots, open up, twisting, open up. Okay, here's where I'm going to shut my music off because we're going to do a cognitive task at the same time. We're all about dual tasking. So thinking about something while you're doing something is dual task too. So every time we twist, we're going to say a letter. When we twist to the right, we open up. We're going to say a number when we twist to the left, okay? So we're going to go through the entire alphabet, working our way through the alphabet and up the numbers, okay? So say it out loud. I'm not going to be able to hear you because you're all on mute, but see if you get to Z26 would be the final one, okay? So it's going to be A, open, 1, B, 2, let's go a little quicker, C, 3, D, 4, E, 5, F, 6, G, 7, H, 8, I, 9, it's a lot of twists, J, 10, K, 11, L, 12, M, 13, N, 14, O, 15, P, 16, Q, 17, R, almost there, 18, S, 19, T, 20, U, 21, V, 22, W, 23, X, 24, Y, 25, and Z, 26. Oh, that's a lot. That was like 40 twists there, 40 plus twists. How are we feeling? Everyone okay? Good. Awesome. I will turn my music back on. We're going to do a transition step. So we've been kind of working our way through these standing power moves, and we're going to do a transition step while holding the cup of water. So I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to move my chair out of the way. Feel free to use one if you still need it. So the transition step is out this way, correct? So I would like, let's do the cup of water in the hand that's not stepping out or not coming out with the stepping leg, okay? So I have it in my left hand and I'm stepping to the right, okay? So we're gonna go out. I'm still gonna make that arm big for the harder version. I'm gonna keep it in for the easier version, okay? So let's do 10 to that right side. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just 10. We'll stop here and switch that cup of water. Okay, and then we're switching sides of the body. So it's that side lunge over to the left. 1, 2, watch your knee. Is your knee going over your toe? If so, let's sit back into that a little bit more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I love ways to make it harder, so let's do 10 more, but alternating, okay? So alternating the cup of water as well if you want. Okay, so let's go to the right, over, switch that cup. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Whew, lots of side lunges. We got to work that front and back as well. So let's do a alternating forward lunge with the cup of water. So if you want to keep it in the same hand each time you do a forward lunge, that's fine with me. I'm going to switch it every time, okay? So we're going to do 20 total, switching legs every time. Getting my ad on here. Okay. All right, here we go. Right leg. 1. You choose how big that step needs to be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you watch yourself on the screen instead of watching your cup of water? Maybe that's your challenge. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I had to spice up these lunges, right? 17, 18. I'm not making you juggle. 19, whew, and 20. Take a breather after that. There's a lot of lunges. Okay? So we did sideways, we did forwards, backwards lunges next, okay? All right, so when I do backwards, I'm not taking as big of a step, just taking a big enough step so I can almost get that like 90-90 angle with my legs, okay? So when I go backwards, it's gonna look like that, okay? So let's do 20 backwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If you're sitting, I really encourage you to maybe sit to one side of your chair and try to get that leg extended behind you a bit. 6. So keep going, those of you standing. 7, 8. What I mean is 9. Maybe you do one side at a time. 10, or you switch. 11, right? 12, that's the seated version. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, oh, I admit I spilled a little water. 20, okay, and stop. We'll wipe that up right there. I'm gonna slip on that. Okay. So, we're just gonna do a hold with our cup of water. We're gonna do either a staggered stance or a tandem. So, your feet are either right in line with each other, or they're a little bit staggered like you just took a step forward. So this is the stagger, and this is that tandem, okay? So I want you to hold the tandem. Let's hold the cup of water in one hand, arms are out to the side, okay? All right. And if you want to add that extra challenge, one finger to nose. Right? So I'm doing right foot and back. You can start with whatever leg you want. Holding the water. We could try passing this water. I'm just doing something while we hold this for 30 seconds, making our ankles work hard. Okay. Yep. Good tap with that other finger. Good. Something to challenge that balance, whatever you need. Maybe you're losing it with heel toe in front. Maybe you need to stagger a little bit more. About 10 more seconds at this foot. All right, and let's switch feet. So whatever challenge you did the first time doesn't mean it has to be the same the second time. Put the other foot in front. Maybe you don't hold the water and you just do, maybe you try alternating finger taps to your nose. That could be another one. I'm gonna hold my water and pass it back and forth. So get in that stance, about 30 seconds, here we go. Hold that core nice and tight. Try to get equal weight amongst your feet. Don't put it all in that back leg. Or maybe you're focusing on something that's not moving right in front of you. Add a couple finger taps. I like the alternating, good. Alternate with your cup of water. Ooh, that one threw me off. About 10 more seconds, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! We're in a circus now. Okay. Okay, so another hold, so not in heel toe. We're gonna try to go up on our tippy toes. So if you're comfortable with that, excellent. If you wanna make it even harder and just stand on one leg or stand on one leg on your tippy toe, that's really advanced. I'm gonna do both tippy toes. I'll have my chair close by, okay? And I want you just to hang out up there, see if you can balance, okay? And just maybe you can hold that cup of water above your head. 2, 3, try to hold that tippy toe stance. 4, getting my ad without my music. 5, 6, there we go. Maybe you just hold the tippy toe. Maybe you alternate one tippy toe, one foot on the ground. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Time. We have a tandem walk. So feet as close together as you can get when you're walking. I think you can see my feet over here. So about 3 steps forward. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. You pause. 3 steps backwards. 2, 3. Okay. You can hold the water. Or you can set it down all together. 1, 2, 3. You pause. 1, 2, 3. We did 2 already. We're only doing 5. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you're just doing a very narrow walk. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you're just doing forwards and backwards walking with the cup of water. It doesn't have to be a narrow walk. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And backwards. 2, 3. Okay. So go ahead, take a sip of that water, right? We're gonna do one more, and it's gonna be a turn movement before we get to the floor, okay? So let's do I call it a clock turn. I'm gonna shut my music off for this one. So clock turn, meaning if you're facing 12 o'clock right now, you wanna turn to 3 o'clock and you wanna turn to 9 o'clock. So we're gonna do a big step out and in, back to center. This is just a demo one, I won't count it. And then to 9 o'clock. You could hold your cup of water in the center the whole time as long as you're getting those turns in. That advanced movement is to bring it out when bring your arms out when you step. Okay? So we're just going to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock 3 times each. All right? So let's go to 3. Step. Take 2 steps to get there if you can. Go back to 12. And then to 9. So that's 1 in each direction. 12. 3. 12. 9. Advanced version. Switch the cup of water every time your hands come together. This is the last time we're doing it. There, really focus on that turn. Okay, feet shouldn't be dragging. All right, now you can officially set your cup of water down here. We are getting down to the ground. All right, so I will show the modified versions, but go ahead and grab your mat. Maybe take a quick water break too as we get set up here. We're gonna do the ones on our stomach today, those prone power moves. Okay. All right, so I'll get my music back on, but again, if you're seated and doing these, you can still do them. You can still do a posture. You're just gonna do the seated power posture version for the first one. You can still do your weight shift and reach, right? You can still do trunk rotation. Maybe you have your hand on your knee and you're twisting under. Still do all the moves. And then the stepping would kind of look like you're stepping out to the side, okay? I'm gonna do hands and, I'm gonna do all the way down to my stomach actually, but the same thing for hands and knees, you just do it on a chair instead, okay? All right, so we all start flat on our stomachs, okay? And the first one is coming up into that good posture, like kind of upward dog position and back down, okay? So get ready for that one. I'm just gonna put some music on again. We're doing 10 posture. All right, go ahead flat and come up. 1, 2, 3. You can come up with both elbows or one elbow at a time, like this. 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9. And on the 10th one, stay on your elbows, okay? So you're either kneeling with your elbows on the chair, your elbows are on your knees if you're sitting, and then we're gonna be reaching across our body, okay? So we're gonna start with that right arm, reach across to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're doing 20. Big open hands. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. All right, staying up on those elbows. Before we do our trunk rotation, we're gonna do the step next since we're already in a good position. So I'm gonna have you do the stepping one first, okay? So let's step to that right. We'll do 10 times. 1, weight shift, come back to center. On the left. 2, come back. 3, back. 4, back. Keep going. 5, back. 6, together. 7, together. 8, good. 9, last one. 10. All right. Go ahead and pick one side to lay on. I don't care which. I'm going to do my left. Okay. We're going to get one knee in front. The bottom leg is straight. Kind of stack those hands. Okay. Go ahead and open up far as you can and together. Last move in this position. 1, 2, 10 times each side, and then we're done. Then we're doing a cool down. 3. Really push yourself to keep moving, even if you're not doing it exactly how I am. That is completely fine. You do what your body needs. I think I'm on number 6. Good. Let's call this 7. 8. 9. If you love this stretch and want to just sit there for all 10 reps and hold it, that's 10. You're welcome to. See what your body needs. I'm going to flip over to my other side. Okay. So one top leg is bent, bottom leg is straight. Give you a second to get there. And go for it. 10 times. 1. Together. 2. Together. 3. 4. This is so good to get that stretch through that spine. 5. If you can keep your knee on the ground and drop that shoulder as far as you can, that's good. That's an anchor. Number 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Excellent. All right. We are going to meet back in our chairs for a cool down. It's our time here. We got a couple minutes left, so let's get a good cool down in. Okay. I'm gonna shut my music off for this cool down here. So, I hope you liked the class. We're just gonna get a couple stretches in here, maybe some gentle movements. Bring my screen down a little bit. All right. Maybe get some water if you need it. We'll do some scissor arms, just gentle. Opposite arm up and back. 2, 3. Maybe start to slow your breathing down, coordinate those breaths. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go the opposite way. Let's go open up like a big hug. Cross your arms in. 1, switch that arm on top when you do it again. 2, open. 3, 4, inhale, exhale. 5, 6, even alternating movements in the cool down. 7, 8. I want to see some smiles. You guys just did an hour of exercise. Whew. 1 more. 10. Okay. Let's get a couple wrist circles in. Maybe you're circling that ankle at the same time. About 10 times. Okay. And then switch feet. Go the opposite way with the wrists. Get some ankle circles in. All right. And then we'll end with, I'm a big yoga person, we'll do some cat-cow and seated, okay? So hands on your knees, feet about hip distance apart. I really want you, show you from the side, I really want you to round that back like a cat where you're kind of tucking in that core. And then bring your hands close to your hips. Push that chest out into that great posture, that cow pose and seated. So round, good. I want you to inhale As you sit up tall, exhale as you round that back. So 4 more times. 1. 2. Good. Last one. Big inhale. And exhale. Shake it out. Round of applause for yourself.